Let's go ahead and get started, I guess. How's the recording? Are we good? Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. We'll go ahead and get started then. Welcome back to Ace Attorney Dungeons & Dragons, the Toxic Turnabout. Once again, this is an improv roleplay game, and the social medias of some of our players are in the description below, as well as our writing consultant Richie and the artist for the character art, Cotton Scrambles. With us, we have Max as Miles Edgeworth, Joy as Viper HYPNALIS, Samuel as Dick Gumshoe, Mistress as Connie V. Ishion, and Fruitbat as CALISTO YEW. Once again, I am your Game Master, Jane Bird. When we left off last week, we had kind of a four-way altercation between CALISTO YEW, who seems to have somehow gotten out of jail, Edgeworth and Gumshoe, and our detective turned prosecutor, Connie, who they're fighting outside her office. Viper, who is our teenage sort of Nepo baby, stole some money from her dad. She was trying to win it back in a poker game against Phoenix, and unfortunately, there was a murder. So seemingly, the assistant bad guy seemed to leave the room with Trucy to take her to the bathroom, and then there were gunshots. Viper, once you got upstairs, bad guy was gone, and somehow this CALISTO YEW lady is here. And everyone else, you've gathered at the crime scene, but it's pretty clear that something weird has happened because bad guy is gone, and CALISTO YEW has gotten in through seemingly locked doors. Something is weird here, but I mean, the floor is yours. And the way we're going to do this is you can look at stuff in the crime scene, investigate, and I'll talk to you about it, or you can talk amongst each other and the NPCs. So Phoenix and Trucy are also here. And if you want, you can roll for stuff if you want to check something.
Do we take any order?
What's your question? Sorry.
Do we go in a specific order?
Since we're not in a fight, you can just do whatever you want. You can talk to each other or to the NPCs or whatever.
I will say to Gumshoe, detective, do not let CALISTO YEW out of your sight.
Yes, sir. Definitely, bro. She is the
Is
prime
bad
suspect.
guy here right now?
Bad guy is not here right now. There's
Where's
no
bad guy?
visible way that she got out, but she is gone somehow.
Okay. Okay, sure. I guess. And how is Callisto doing? Is she out cold or is she here?
She's conscious, but she did get conked real hard, so she's not in tip-top shape, but not. I wouldn't say she took any actual damage from it.
How
And the
unfortunate.
police are not here. Do we need to call the police? Well, I guess technically Gumshoe is here.
The police are here. Gumshoe is here.
The police are here? And the police are not questioning me?
Well, I think we should
Gumshoe's here.
place Callisto under arrest. I think it's pretty clear that she's done this horrific crime. I'm just gonna say it.
Wait, what? She's unconscious.
Yep.
She's out.
No, she's conscious. No, she is
yeah,
conscious.
but she's woozy though.
Yeah. Well, she is suspicious. So.
Phoenix says, I don't know. She doesn't have any blood on her. I think she would have blood if she had been the person who did this.
I just want to
it
still
seems
like.
I know you do, but that seems unfair. Okay.
Come on, guys.
So Phoenix is probably he's already poking around the room. He's trying to open the windows, but they're either jammed or locked.
Right, I would appreciate it if you left the investigating to the prosecutors.
I got it under control. It's fine. They're not doing anything.
Oh man, my dad's gonna be so mad. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I think we have other things to consider rather than. Wait, who is this? What? She's finally out of her stupor. She just takes a full look around the rooms. Right. Okay. Very first thing she's gonna do. Callisto's gonna look on her person. Does she still have the package on her?
She does still have it. Yes.
All right. So delivery not made. Not good. Not great. So murder. I want to say for the record, I don't think this one was me.
Don't think. Like, it's either you did it or you didn't, bro.
No, you're right. It wasn't
don't
me.
think?
That's a bit suspicious.
That's not a good answer.
I'm fairly sure. I'm fairly sure I would have remembered. You know, it's.
Well, did you see like anyone killing anyone, or like where have you been this whole time?
I was here on simple business, and somebody hit me in the back of the head. So I assume I fell down. I hit something hard.
And Phoenix says, "Well, how'd you get in? The doors were locked. Like, I had to unlock the doors to let Edgeworth in. How did you get in here?"
How did I get in? I have a bit of a knack for getting in places. Let's say that.
So we can arrest you for trespassing.
You're immediately under arrest right now.
Okay. Fine. I didn't break in. They let me in through the back because I'm here doing other stuff. I'm trying to find work, but won't hire the person who doesn't exist.
I wonder why.
Oh, sure.
What exactly is this other stuff that you were doing here, though?
Is that what we're going to do here all day? You're gonna sit here in the back and jab me with your questions while there is an individual dead on the floor over there?
Well, we can't ask him, so you're the best we got.
Oh, sure. Okay.
You should be used by now.
Look.
Well, you also have Trucy is also here. She's like, crying, hugging Phoenix.
Trucy's
but
here?
she was there at the time of the murder. Yeah, she is. She's off to the side with Phoenix. She's not in the conversation, but she is.
Why don't we talk to Trucy?
Is she in a condition to be talked to? Is she calm?
How upset is she?
She's crying, but like Phoenix has got that. He's taking care of her a little bit.
Okay, well, Phoenix, why don't you talk to her?
Okay, Phoenix is like, "You want me to talk to her?" He's like, "Okay." He's talking to her. He's like, like, "Trucy, what happened? What did you see? Did you see anything?" And she's crying. She's like, she's like, "She took me up to the bathroom, and then I went in there, and I heard the noise, and when I came out in the hall, Daddy was there, and he told me not to look, and she was gone."
Okay. So that means either bad guy did it or it was a setup, I guess? I don't know. I don't think that Callisto did it.
Okay.
That doesn't seem very possible.
How about this? Can I ascertain immediately how Ronan Heights was killed?
Yeah, shot in the head multiple times.
Okay.
Oh.
You want proof I didn't kill him?
Yeah, Mistress, we can't hear you, so you can type in the chat. What'd you say, Fruit? Sorry, go ahead. Okay, Mistress wants to use her thing. I assume she means the autopsy.
The tools.
So, yeah, we can definitely get that started. Mistress, you can type in the chat and keep trying. It might even be a connection thing, so if you can get closer to your Wi-Fi, possibly. But yeah, we can use the autopsy. So I assume you want to prick the finger. It will tell you like the condition at the time of death, whatever, like what was going on like scientifically in the body. So you start that, you prick the finger, but it's going to take a couple minutes so you can look around at other stuff while it's doing its little machine thing.
Well, do we see a gun anywhere?
There's no visible murder weapon, no.
What time is it right now?
Nighttime, late.
Dang.
Okay.
Okay.
So probably like 10, 11, late at night.
So Callisto sighs and says, "This is objectively a foolish move, but I no other choice than to try and exonerate myself here." And she reaches her hand down the back of her pants in her waistband, and she pulls out her gun.
Oh my god!
Yes, I know.
Okay, what's going on here?
You, Flatfoot, here's my gun. It's not warm. I didn't fire it. Look at it. And I just toss it to him.
Maybe use a different gun then.
Why did you have a gun
two
in your
guns.
pants? Why was there a gun in your pants?
Do you still believe she's innocent?
I used to keep it
I
up my
don't know,
sleeve,
but
I lost the jacket, okay?
You you lost the jack. You used to have a gun in your sleeve? Who are you?
We don't have time to play introductories. A lot of us have histories here. We don't have time to play to the whims of some small child.
Okay, listen to me. You have a gun on a murder scene.
I have a knife, too.
Oh my god, you're under
You have
arrest!
a knife, too? You're not looking good anymore, listen.
Yeah, and you see? No blood. No expended bullets.
Well, I'm not saying you did it, but I am saying you look suspicious right now.
Yeah, it's...
So why did you show up at this bar with like 5 weapons up your sleeves?
Well, I show up everywhere with 5 weapons up my sleeves. That's just a simple business practice.
That is not simple business practice.
Maybe not where you come from.
Detective, could you pat her down?
Ugh.
Yeah, I feel like we need to pat it down and get rid of all these weapons for like the safety of everyone.
Okay, is there anyone else at the bar that might have seen where bad guy went?
No, well, Ronan Hyde would have, but he died. He was the one like running.
Oh. Okay, there's no one else?
So no, there's no one else left here. The guy who let you in, like originally, he's long gone. Also, when you pat down Fruit, you want to give me...
I would like to specifically...
Give me a dexterity roll. How about that? Sleight of hand?
Dexterity?
I'd like to specifically try and obfuscate the my package, as it were. Let's see.
Not the best choice of words.
Yeah!
No, it isn't. I just realized that. That's bad. What am I rolling?
Give us a quick sleight of hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. D20. I have a +2. EDGEWORTH. 10.
Well, what's your modifier?
It's already 10. I rolled an 8. My modifier is +2, so 10.
Oh, rolled an 8 + 2. Okay, got it. So 10 at GUMSHOE. You wanna roll an opposing probably an opposing sleight of hand. See who rolls better.
Yep.
Oh boy.
How'd I roll?
Try. There's a button with a dice on the should be on the upper right.
There we go. Oh my goodness! And then
okay.
Motherfucker.
So sorry, hang on. My headphones. You pat her down and you successfully get from her a package wrapped in brown paper. It's about this big. It's not super large, but she's obviously going to keep away from.
Guys, Callisto has a hidden small package.
Hey. Ha 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 ha. Give it
Okay.
back. That's mine.
Not in a crime
Give it
scene.
back.
This could be evidence. Maybe like this is like a second gun that you used to kill the guy. Like I feel like we need to see this.
If it was a second gun, I would just still have it on my.
It's
Why
too
would I
small
wrap
to
it in
be
a
a
big
gun.
thing?
Could I
Tell
roll
me
to
again.
investigate it?
Can we just
No,
open the
yeah,
package,
like
or is that
friends
illegal?
Okay, so are we unwrapping the package, or do you just want to roll like insight and try and see what's in there without unwrapping?
Are we allowed to unwrap it, like
Mistress, I heard-
legally? Gumshoe?
it-
Do you know?
Yeah, I would unwrap it.
Depends.
Okay, let's unwrap it then.
You're gonna
Yeah.
unwrap it?
Yes.
Okay, so you unwrap it, and this is a very strange thing to be carrying around. It means nothing to anyone except for Connie. It's a yellow with silver trim, small box, ceramic, probably a music box.
Music box? Does it like play?
Gumshoe?
You want to open?
Yeah, maybe we should see if there's a hidden gun inside the music box.
There's
Yeah,
not
is
a
this-
hidden gun
Gumshoe,
inside.
I'm gonna need that gun that she handed you.
Oh no, yeah, take any of the weapons. I don't really want to trust myself with the guns.
Who did she hand the gun
You
to?
give it
Does
to
somebody have the
Connie.
gun that she had?
Doesn't Gumshoe have the gun?
Yeah,
I thought.
Gumshoe,
Gumshoe,
you're
give me
gonna
the
give the gun to Connie.
yeah, I'll give the gun to Connie.
Great, I'm gonna shoot Callisto. Taking my stuff.
Where are you going to shoot her? The chest, foot? What are we talking?
I don't know. Just past her. I want to scare her. Don't take my stuff. It's very important to me. It's not okay.
You shoot past her, but Callisto, this is obviously very distressing to you. It's loud and it's aimed at you.
Point made. This has all gone very wrong very fast.
I'm having a very intense day right now. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, this is not a good day for you.
Shot my gun and thusly robbed me
It's a
of
bad
any
day, I would say.
exonerating evidence I
Maybe
might
just
have
a
had.
dead
Thank you a lot.
So I would refer
Wait,
to.
who's the kid?
What?
So
What,
I'm
me?
gonna talk to Connie. Edgeworth doesn't remember her, so he would just like address her as prosecutor. Excuse me, do you know what that music box
Yeah.
entails?
Yeah, could the music be turned on just a tiny bit? It's a little bit loud.
Yeah, let me turn it down. Hang on. One second. Yeah, why is this so loud? Hang on. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. Okay.
Yep.
I can turn it down more if you need it, but
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I tend not to listen to you. What was that?
Could you tell me what the music box entails?
I mean, it's mine, and it's a very personal object that was in my office.
Okay, do you know the woman with the gun? The several guns? Do you know her?
I only have one
I
gun.
don't think so.
We did find her right
Yeah.
outside your office.
And why does she have your music box?
That's what I'm wondering. Why has the kid got the good questions?
okay. As you're talking, there's sort of a doo-doo-doo-doo-doo from the autopsy, and it's it's like result found, and it concurs with what you found that he died suddenly, like probably about 20 minutes ago. Lost a lot of blood,
Figures, I guess.
but yeah, nothing terribly shocking from the autopsy. But yeah, lots of blood loss. Died when you thought he died. Everything lines up.
Okay. Nothing weird?
Nothing weird. No.
How many times is he shot in the head?
4.
Oh my goodness.
Are there any like bullet holes anywhere else?
Aside from mine,
There's some of them, aside from yours, 2 of them went through his head into the wall, and 2 of them are in his head.
Oh, yikes. Yikes. Okay, yeah, sure.
Would any of us be able to tell like what type
So
of gun it was
not
based
good.
on the fact that it went through his head? Like, could we
We have a
distinguish
lot of
the type
law
of gun?
enforcement here. I feel like someone should.
You'd need like more specific tools to tell exactly what it was, but you can tell it was like a large, probably a handgun, but like bigger than the police would carry.
Okay. So, well, it seems like we should be looking for bad guy right now.
Yeah, should we call for backup to like have people look all over for this guy?
Because that seems like, yeah, she's like the main suspect right now, right? Because
I'm still confused why there's a child here, though. Why is the child not a suspect? Do we know her?
Trucy?
Yeah,
not Trucy.
Me?
I'm gonna call anyone younger than me a child.
Phoenix says this is
okay.
Phoenix says this is Viper. I was with her the whole time we were playing poker. She came up to the crime scene after me. If there's security camera footage, I'm sure you will find like of the door to the basement. I'm sure you'll find that it agrees with what I say. If she could have done it, she would be a teleporter. I don't know.
A child.
Okay, we're gonna need to check for security footage because I
Hey,
don't know you
are
either.
you counting me out just because I'm not an adult here?
Were you gambling?
Yes, obliquely, yes.
Maybe.
Am I allowed to arrest for gambling? Underage. Is that a thing? Can I do that, please?
Is that a thing?
GUMSHOE, do you know what this place is? Because if you start arresting for crimes here, you're going to have to bulldoze this entire building. I think, leave the demon to the demons. There is a man on the floor that is dead, and I would like to not go to prison for the crime I did not commit. So let's focus, you flat-footed idiot.
Okay, all right.
Actually, yeah, you're not going to talk to my detective that way. So if you'd like to sit down and be quiet, we're done.
Okay, so as you're talking, there is. I'm sorry to interrupt you. There's another noise from the autopsy. It goes doo-doo, 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 again, and it goes update autopsy report updated, and
no way.
You look at it, and it's now detected something else. There was a small but deadly amount of snake venom in his bloodstream. He didn't die of it. He definitely didn't die of it. But there was a small chance that it would have been like affecting his behavior or something. But it would have killed him if it had been in his system longer.
I'm sorry. What was the girl's name?
Like this.
Wasn't it Viper? Yes. Can we please go ahead and arrest Phoenix and Viper for questioning because they were both here and I don't know either of them.
Plus snake.
You can't arrest me.
Snake venom and your name's Viper. Like that seems pretty clear-cut evidence.
Well,
okay, that's not even clear. That you're arresting me based on my name here. You can't arrest me based on my name. You're a detective.
Okay, quick question. Do you have any snakes? Like own snakes? Do you have snakes?
I do. Hey, quick question for the DM here. Are my snakes poisonous?
They're not poisonous.
Okay, but my snakes aren't poisonous, so it couldn't have been me.
We'll have to test that too. Why are we all just standing here? We have
you
station to go do things.
Excuse me, prosecutor. Could I have a word with you in private?
Check them for venom. You won't find anything.
I'm gonna like full try and slip out.
So as you're standing here,
they're gonna put me in prison.
Yeah,
I'm not doing this.
I'll come right back to you. So as you're standing here, it's kind of occurring to you like he's been on the ground for a while. Ronan has been on the ground for a while, but like there's a lot of blood and brains, but it's like soaking into, there's papers on the floor. Like it's kind of occurring to you like possibly there was a struggle, there was a fight. Like obviously the room wasn't kept that clean previously, but like there's a mess, you know?
Okay. The papers, are there any papers that aren't covered in blood?
Yeah, a significant number of them, and there are ones like on the desk.
Okay, can I look at them?
Okay, yeah, you want to roll
No?
insight or investigation?
I won't touch them.
She's just looking with her
won't
eyes.
touch them.
Okay. She's just looking with her eyes. Okay, you want to roll insight or investigation? Which one of those?
Hold on.
Yeah, get your character sheet.
I'll roll investigation. Hold on, I think I'm doing this wrong, so if I do it wrong, sorry.
Okay.
I got a 7.
You press the...
It's not great.
Oh, what's your modifier?
I don't know how to know that.
Okay, do you have a modifier? Pull up your character sheet and it should
Not
show
that it
on
says.
there.
Hold on.
Wait, get your character sheet. But even on a 7 with a modifier, okay. No, it's just, we just made it on whatever the website is called. D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay. Sure.
But, so you can see, like, the papers are for a company that it wouldn't make sense for them to be here. The papers are for a company called Pen and Ink.
Okay.
So, like, that has nothing to do discernibly with the Borscht Bowl Club.
Okay. I say, hey, detectives, there's some detectives here, right? Law people. Why don't you look at these papers?
These show our papers.
Okay.
Are they important though? Like.
Could I investigate them to see if I see anything that would I would suss out?
Yeah, roll investigation.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
Investigation will show you like what is literally on them, and insight will show you like what is the significance of this. Whoa!
Using
Mama.
logic here.
Oh my gosh. All right.
That is a great roll. Wow. Okay, so you find almost all of them are like financial records, but you find one thing. Hang on, let me see if I can do this. That it's a hand-drawn picture of a button on like a wall that you don't recognize, and written on the back is a word. It's either entrance or entrance. They're spelled the same way. But yeah, it seems out of place amongst all the other stuff.
So it's a drawing of that.
It's a drawing of that. It's like a hand, someone drew this, like sat down and drew this.
And the building around it we don't recognize.
The building around it you don't recognize, no.
So have we sent out like policemen looking for bad guy? I didn't catch that. Oh,
they're out there trying to arrest her.
I would like to have a word.
Like, the more you look at these papers, the weirder it seems. Like you can keep looking at the papers or like peek at the cabinets if you want. Like this is strange. This does not make sense.
Can I do like a general check to see if anything looks obviously weird before I go check it?
Yeah,
like like a cabinet door just happened to be cracked open or whatever.
Yeah, roll insight for me. Okay. 10. Okay, so on a 10, this isn't on like in the pile of papers that's obviously been thrown everywhere. this is off to the side, but as you're just kind of walking around, just eyeballing everything, there's something that catches your eye specifically, Connie. No one else has been like, oh, that seems weird. This is just like up on like one of the bulletin boards or something or whatever. But there is another hand-drawn picture. Someone's hand-drawn this, and it's a sorry. It's a drawing of your specific music box, and it has, you know, like with the one with the snakes and the flowers inside, and underneath it in handwriting it says Naha Vernalis Antiophytic and today's date.
Okay, I say that somebody has to explain what this music box is, what the importance of it is, why it keeps showing up in weird places. Am I looking at the paper? I don't know.
Can you see it?
Can I look over her shoulder? Can I look over her shoulder? Is that okay?
I guess, yeah. Oh, no.
I won't touch it.
Come on.
Dang. Am I allowed to take a little peek?
Yeah, you can take a little peek. Again, it says Naha Vernalis Antiophytic, and it has today's date, like today. Like, it is 11 p.m. on this day. Written on it, like, across the bottom. It should be in your...
Okay, gun lady, what's your name?
Oh.
The one who's knocked out.
I'm not knocked out anymore, thank you. Well...
Okay.
You and I aren't friends, so my name is CALISTO YEW.
Okay, CALISTO YEW. Why did you have that music box?
She doesn't answer immediately. She's weighing up her options here, but it's like, I don't know. She just throws her hands up. She goes, all right, fine. And she takes a seat. The music box was my latest mark. I can't tell you why, not because I won't, but because I can't, because I don't know. It was just the job.
Can I open it?
So you...
You want to open the music box? Right now? Yeah. Okay, so you open the music box up, and it's, you know, put twinkling music. The thing is spinning. It's snakes and flowers, but sort of like on an insignia, like a crest. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's like a family seal or whatever. But
does anyone recognize the insignia?
Well, you know snakes, so maybe roll me history or animal handling to see if you recognize the snake.
Okay, I'll roll.
But other than that,
so
it's not like
CALISTO,
you're just a snakes person.
So you're saying you stole this music box? Oh, that's bad.
5. You have no clue what those snakes are at all.
Snake Brady.
You stole the music box? Is that what you're telling me?
It is alleged that might have been what occurred.
Okay. From the other detective lady? You stole it from her?
How am I supposed to know?
We did find you outside her role pit.
Because you did the stealing?
You were outside there as well, Miles Edgeworth.
I work there. You are a criminal.
So you'd have the best access.
Are you
I envy that, honestly.
It's criminal. There are a lot of bad things, so don't trust anything she says.
Okay.
You might want to stay away from her, Miss Viper. She's part of a smuggling ring. She's a spy and a murderer.
You're a spy?
Not anymore, thanks, Edgeworth.
Okay, so what are you now?
A trespasser.
A trespasser?
And a music box thief.
She very frustratedly, she reaches into her pocket and pulls out the letter, the one she got, and she kind of flicks it at Edgeworth. You want to know my life story? You want to know how my life's been going since everything went oh so well at the Cadopian embassy? There. That's my business.
Wait, who'd she give it to?
I kind of flicked it in Edgeworth's direction, but you know, it's not direct.
Okay, what's it?
I'll put that in your journals. Hang on.
Alright.
You should be able to see that now.
What are Phoenix and Trucy doing right now?
Can you see the... Oops, sorry.
Yeah, I can see it.
Are they still here right now?
Phoenix, yeah, they're off. Phoenix is just like keeping Trucy calm. He's not like directly.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
The person who made you do this is called Anonymous. Okay. Is that their first or surname?
Oh, very funny. You know, I don't ask questions. I got out of prison. I don't think it was for good behavior. I don't know what happened, but if I want to stay out of prison, I steal things now. So cool.
Wait. So you're telling me someone got you out of prison and then they said they'll put you back in prison if you don't steal things? Like you're being blackmailed?
I guess that would be one way to put it, yes.
Well, can we arrest you now after admitting to a detective that you're stealing?
Wait,
I'd like to see
isn't she
you.
already arrested right now?
Maybe I am. What the fuck?
Technically, she's not arrested.
Oh,
Okay, and Fruit, I will say to you, Callisto, as people are talking to you, you know, your mind is going frantic. It's running all over the place. But when you freak out, you kind of have this thing where you get calm and your brain like starts to like put things together and you figure things out. And so as you're standing there and everyone's talking to you and everyone's telling you, you know, oh, you're gonna get arrested this, you're stealing that. You're looking around and you look down at the floor, at the papers, at these financial records, and there's, you know, writing on them, handwriting signatures, and you look at the financial records from pen and ink, and you can see that the signatures on these papers is the same as the person who signed your letter. So the people who work at pen and ink are probably the people who bailed you out.
So this is good for you. She's feeling a bit boxed in, but she takes this in, and I suppose at this point it's not much of a stretch of the imagination, but everyone's sort of corralling around her. Maybe almost a certainty that she's going to prison. She smooths herself out. If you want to arrest me, GUMSHOE, that's your prerogative. But I'll tell you two things. One, I'd like to see you try. Two, I think maybe I could be of more use for you here than in a prison cell. I have a number of skills. I think you know that very well.
Well, how exactly could you help us? Like, apart from trespassing, what else can you do?
Well, for instance, while you were all futzing around over there, I'm standing over here, and I notice these papers on the ground. I've never been able to piece who's been sending me these letters. It's... At least with Alba, I knew where I stood. I'm not sure I like any of this. But when I come in here and I look down at the floor here, the handwriting on all these ledgers on these papers in the floor, it's the exact same one as that letter I was sent.
Are the papers signed also anonymous or another name?
No, they're signed a real, like an actual legal name.
Could we know that name?
Can we look into that name?
Yeah, the name is Pepper Pennon.
Guys, we've got our killer. We need to go arrest this Pepper right now.
Well, that might not be our killer, but we definitely need to look into it.
Yeah, well, same thing.
Okay, so
all right, well,
do you want to look at the papers more or like do somewhere else, go somewhere else.
I'll look at the papers more if I can.
Yeah, as you're looking, you're obviously very freaked out by this whole thing, but because your dad is a CEO and he's, he's friendly, he likes you, he's real nice to you, he'll sit you down and he'll like show you what he's doing, especially like when you're really little. He'd be like, look, Viper, here's what I'm working on. This is what a CEO does. This is how you run a business, whatever, this kind of stuff. And it's just like cute little lessons that he's taught you. You can tell
Okay.
by like glancing over these business ledgers, like the dates, the amounts of money, the stuff, the amount that you know that a business of this size would be making, that something isn't adding up. And it occurs to you like, oh, it takes a second. You realize where you are. You're like, oh, like pen and ink is fake. Like this is a money laundering scheme. They're not really a real store or a real business.
So is there anything here that like claims that Pen and Ink is doing like working with the Borscht Bowl Club? What does it say about that?
No, there's nothing you can see about that. This is financial records like from like an actual store. It's like income, expenses, whatever.
Can I do a like an insight to see what they're really doing like with the money laundering and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Why?
Okay, you have no idea what they're really doing. You're honestly you're pretty sure it's a real business.
Okay, hold on. Is it important to anyone in this room that Pen and Ink is a money laundering business?
Well, that wouldn't be surprising in a place like this.
Yeah.
Money, what now?
Okay.
Like laundry business or something? What did you say?
How
Yeah,
is
laundering.
he in the police?
Sorry for not knowing
Oh.
what like laundry means. Okay,
That,
it seems pretty
that
harmless
does
to
seem
me.
like a pretty important thing to know if you're a homicide detective.
Well, I think for homicide, all I need to know is
Um,
murder, not
Oh
laundry.
my god. Okay, no, it's not laundry.
as we
There
he
is
does
no
not do his
bigger
laundry.
shambles in the world than the Los Angeles Police
Okay.
Department.
Hold on.
She's buckled over
Quick
in the corner
question.
now. She's having a great time.
Yeah.
My dad has snakes, right? Also, yeah or no?
Yeah, he does. Yes.
Okay. Oh dang! I don't want my dad to be connected to all this. I really don't.
Okay.
Are they venomous?
Your dad, obviously he keeps a variety of snakes. He's the snakes guy. Yeah, he has some venomous snakes. He likes snakes.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to talk to him about this, aren't I?
Probably. I mean, you're gonna have to talk to him
Okay,
anyway. You're on a
yes.
murder scene.
You're so right. I am. He's gonna be mad.
Yeah, it is probably
I
gonna
don't
be
know how
mad.
to spring that. I'm like, hey, Dad, I was gambling and then I got involved in a murder. Do you by any chance know if you slipped some poison into this guy's drink?
Okay,
Like,
so
how am I gonna say that?
yeah, you guys are standing there, and then from like on top of one of the cabinets, sitting on one of the cabinets, you hear like a noise like a doodle doodle doo doodle doodle doo that you might hear if someone like setting off like an alarm or whatever. And I assume you go look over at that, and there's a phone sitting face up
Mm-hmm.
on the cabinet, and it's being like pinged, and it's like got the notification like that somewhere like the watch, like the like the Apple Watch or whatever that it's connected to is pinging it.
Oh, somebody who's in law enforcement has to take it. I can't take the phone.
Well, luckily I'm here, and I'll take the phone. Don't worry.
Awesome.
Okay, you pick up the phone.
Can you like, yeah.
It's still ringing.
Can I answer the phone?
It's not like a phone call. It's just like a notification. You can try to unlock it, like open the phone.
Yeah, I'll try to open the phone.
Okay, so you can't. It's password protected, so you're not. It's gonna be hard.
Okay, I'm just gonna put in 1, 2, 3, 4. and pray.
You put in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you realize that the password spot is 6 digits long.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm sorry. I can't do this one.
Does anyone here know any phone hacking capabilities? How about Callisto? You seem like the kind of person who would know that.
Excuse me, I would prefer
Yeah,
it if
Callisto,
we
you wanna
don't
take a
give
crack at
the
it? What you got?
evidence to the criminal. We can just give it to the police and they can get it to the lab.
You're right. You are a criminal.
Yeah.
Not really a phone hacking criminal either, so thank you very much.
You're not. That's
Instead,
not
I'd
involved in
like
spy business.
look. Some people do phone hacking.
Connie, are you with us? Can you hear us?
Yeah, where's
Hang on, I'm
Connie?
gonna check on Mistress. Oh, she's typing. Okay, so do you want to like mess with it or just like leave it? Like you can probably dust it for prints even.
I'd
Oh,
like
yeah,
to
can we
look
dust it for prints?
around.
Yeah.
I'd like to look around, see if there's any kind of information I could glean around the place that might lead me to the code.
Yeah, okay, so the first place you look is like at the phone case, and on the back it's got one of those, you know, those things you stick on it and you put your cards in it. You know what I'm talking about? Like those pouches that you can put on the back of your phone case. So it's got one of those, but it's not like credit cards in there. So the phone case is like a tiger, like a Chinese, like not zodiac, you know what it's called. And then inside the case is like a ticket stub to the movies, like a little grocery list, a gym membership card, and also like a little like wallet photo that you take it out, and it is of bad guy, and she's dressed up in this beautiful dress. There's a man with her, and there's also a little girl, seemingly their daughter.
Does all the like the ticket stubs and stuff and the gym membership, do they all match up to this phone being bad guys or?
Yeah, you want to look closer at those?
Yeah.
Okay, so the ticket, yeah, it's bad guys. It's written to Kylie bad guy. It says like, oh, like birthday month discount or whatever. And then
Sure.
like the gym membership like also belongs to her.
Okay, so we need to open this phone basically.
We could just get it to the lab and like let them.
Yeah,
do lab stuff.
could they do that at the? Are the lawyers
You could get
capable?
it to the, and so Phoenix, who's seemingly been like checked out this entire time, he's been with Trucy. He looks up and he's like, if someone's pinging this, bad guy's looking for her phone. She's gonna come back, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, she might not come back if she thinks that it's dangerous.
Right.
He says. Go ahead. Sorry.
Right. What do you know about this bad guy? Have you been working with her?
He's like, with her is a strong word. He says, I have been performing at this establishment. She also works here, so I guess we're kind of co-workers, but I don't know her well.
So you've never learned anything from her?
He's like, well, I mean, he's like, if you're asking about the password, like, he's like, I don't know, a lot of people use their birthday.
And imagine the ticket stub only said the month, not the full date.
Well, if she has some
Yeah,
kind of
the
ID
ticket-
on her, it must have more information.
The ticket stub only said the month. The month is January on the ticket stub.
Something something 01 something something.
What about the picture? Does the picture have a date?
The picture, no discernible date on it. It's just printed out.
And then there was a gym membership.
Yeah, gym membership. You look at it, you can see that it renews on the 19th of every month.
Okay, so like, would they be able to like open this phone like at the, I don't know where, the labs or whatever? Is that possible?
It's probably possible, but
Do we want to
you
wait
know,
for
We
that?
can be smart to figure this out.
Hold on. Is there anything on the phone that's like weird?
Mistress, can you hear me? I can see that you're typing, so I will let you take a second. But yeah, the other thing in there was grocery list, and it looks relatively standard. But we're gonna pretend that Mistress is here, but the phone case or the thing stuck on the case is the Chinese zodiac for year of the tiger, which Mistress has been around a lot. She'd probably recognize that.
Okay, wait. If we know her zodiac sign is year of the tiger, doesn't that also give us her like birth year or whatever?
Yes, that would give you.
Oh, okay.
If that is a birth year.
Okay.
If she
and
adheres to that, would there not be a Chinese calendar somewhere? Maybe we could count back.
Or maybe the password's
Okay,
tiger.
so
Oh, that's 5 letters.
it's numbers.
Oh, and it's numbers.
It
Oh,
is
no.
numbers.
Also, tiger's not enough
This
letters.
investigation is a disaster.
I wouldn't hire you as
Okay,
a
so-
janitor even.
Okay.
Okay, so if any of you have your phones on you in game, you can just you can Google things.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google what year would it be.
Do we have any
You can
like
physically
day
Google
dates?
if you want to. Day dates. The only thing you have is that the gym membership renews on the 19th.
Callisto
Okay,
does not have
well,
a phone because
here's
that's
the
a
thing, if
voluntary
we have
panopticon.
If we have the month and the year, technically we could just guess it. There's only 30 days in a month.
But the year of the tiger
You're right.
is a number of years. It's not a specific year.
Oh, dang.
Well,
So you guys are just gonna have to eyeball it.
yeah, like, explain me.
Oh,
How
man,
old
we're gonna
it is.
Well,
Okay,
I
what
don't
are our
know.
options?
if
I
the
Could I roll insight to see what age she looks?
have you,
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Does Phoenix know what age she is? Can we ask Phoenix?
he would have a better
Phoenix
idea,
is like,
maybe.
dude. He's like, listen, man, I drink so much grape juice, I barely know anything anymore.
So the homeless
Okay,
alcoholic, he
not-
gets off fine, but
He's like, I am not homeless, I have an apartment.
you don't dress like it.
Okay.
Okay, so on an 11, you can narrow it down. She's probably in her 20s or 30s.
And
Oh,
what year
man.
are we in right now?
We're in 2021, it says on the anti-oath paper.
So she could
So
be
it's probably
86.
like,
She
is there any in the
86 years old.
90s?
No, 86 is one of the years.
Is there
that's
any
not
in the... Okay. Is there any years in the tiger that are like in the 90s?
98.
98. How old does the kid look in the picture?
That would make her 23. The kid looks probably between 4 and 6.
That doesn't really help. Okay, wait. If we were, what did you say it was? 90 what?
98.
I don't know. Phoenix, do you know anything about the baby?
He's like,
Did she have a baby at 19? It's possible.
He's like, I did not know her back then.
Okay. Sure, I
He's like,
guess.
sorry, I don't have any information on that.
Okay, I would like to
Do
try
you
a
know
number.
if the kid is like 4 right now, or if it's an old picture? Do you know anything?
He's like, I think the kid is like just starting school age.
Okay. I feel like 98 is like implausible, but it might be.
Yeah, I don't know about having a kid at 98. That seems a bit old.
That is a little old.
I'm
I
just
think you
gonna
should try 86
ignore
first.
that. I'm gonna ignore that and try to input a number.
Why don't we try like
Okay, so-
1901 86?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, do.
This is America. We put our months first.
Oh yeah,
Ugh.
this is Japanifornia.
You're
This
right,
is
it is
Japanifornia.
America.
Okay, guys.
Ugh.
Months, and then days, and then years.
Oh man, you're so
okay,
right.
so you want to try 011986. Okay, you try that?
Yes.
It works. You're in.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes, very good. Spill,
We're
spill.
heroes.
Could,
Okay,
could
so
we
you're
use-
heroes. You're into the phone. You want to like scroll around, like there's all the standard apps like messages, notes, maps,
Would
whatever.
there be an app
Yeah.
to track the watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like the Find My app.
Let's go into that. That seems important.
First, is there any mobile games?
Okay, so you open the Find. What's your question?
Is there any mobile games? Like Crossy Roads?
We're not
Yeah.
playing Crossy Roads.
Oh.
Okay.
Play Crossy Roads on your
so-
own phone.
I have a flip phone,
So you
bro.
open it up, and you can see like you can see where the watch is like compared to the phone. You know what I mean? Like it has the street view and how far away. You know what I'm talking about. And
Yeah.
the watch, I cannot express this to you enough, is so close to you. Like it looks like it should be in the room.
Oh. Somebody poke around, please. I'm scared.
Okay, could I roll investigation to see if I can find the watch?
Yeah, for sure. What do you want to investigate a specific area or just sort of like a general? If you investigate a specific area and it's right, you'll have better chances, and if it's wrong, you'll find unrelated stuff.
I would imagine that the phone wouldn't give me any help as to which part of the room the watch is in.
It's nearby. It's on the side with like the here. Let me see if I can ping you to this. It's not working. Okay, whatever. It's on the side, like with like that like grid map and the low cabinet and the like the lamp. It looks like that stuff.
I would look around
The
the
wall that we
cabinets.
can see without the windows. Okay, you want to look around the cabinets. So obviously, how are you doing? Oh, okay. On a 24, you can find that the map has like a seam in it. Like if you could figure out how to open it, you're pretty sure it's a door.
Okay.
And Phoenix is like, yeah, this place is rife with secret tunnels.
Callisto's
Sorry,
the
I should've
spy
said that.
here. Callisto's the spy here. Can you open the door?
Well, I wasn't the one that found the drawn thing that had a button on it on the desk. So if we could go about finding that,
Oh.
maybe that would be the entrance we need.
Or I could kick it down. I could kick it.
Oh no! Don't kick it down. That can be a last resort.
And Callisto. Okay, I'm gonna try and whisper to Callisto. If anyone else can hear me, scream.
Okay.
Okay, we're back.
That's a cool
Nice.
feature I didn't know this site had.
That is a cool feature. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Let me see that map. I
The one on the wall.
If this is right, and so from this side,
Okay, what's going on here? Can we get some narration?
I don't know if the button will be of any use to us. There might be one somewhere.
What is the map of?
Yeah, can you tell us
The
something?
map.
Just like a Google map.
Yeah, the
kind
map is of the city of LA. It's not.
Oh, okay.
So if that's there. Callisto's like following the wall, and she's like, "Oh, so it's this." Well, this leads to a corridor within the walls. I don't know exactly where it goes, but one way out is through a trapdoor in the back, if I remember right.
Have you been here before?
I'm here right now.
No, I know that. But have you been to like this place before?
Have I?
I don't know. You just said if I
No.
remember, so I figured. No?
I was out of character, have I? I don't know. 'Cause, I got like directions.
You have not.
in
This is
there.
your first time.
No.
Oh, okay. Is it your first time?
I did get instructions.
So are you?
in the letter, but... So,
Yeah.
if she's not here, then maybe a bad guy is within the hidden passages of the Borscht Bowl Club. And if she is, then there's no telling what she can or can't hear.
Oh. You think she's just in the passages?
It could be.
That would explain why the watch signal is coming from close.
I
So is
see
it a
that
good idea to just barge on in there? Like,
this is the office that Ronan Hyde ducked into, so... If we go around back, I could potentially trace my steps, though I don't know if the trapdoor that leads down into the back, the hidden entrances, is accessible from the outside. It did have to be answered by Dedham's McGee here, but... Okay, two options. We can foible around here and look for some kind of device that opens the wall on this side, or we go around back, force open the trapdoor, and get in that way. What do we think?
well, if we go around back, we probably shouldn't leave this room empty, right?
I mean, there is like cops. I
Phoenix
would
is like,
imagine.
I'll stay here.
There is cops. Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah, there are
Okay,
cops.
so should we?
Not in this specific room, not on the crime scene, but there are like out in the hall and stuff.
Okay, can we leave Phoenix and Tracy here?
Phoenix and Trucy and the cops in the hallway. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. So we're going around back.
Okay, so you guys go around the back. And as you can, you move the crate again.
It's the
and you
turnips.
find the
Move this.
trapdoor. You move the turnips, and there's no clear way to open it, but it looks old. and Gumshoe is strong, so maybe.
Oh no.
Okay, before
Gumshoe.
anything, I don't want Flatfoot to try and take the thing here. Jane, in my inventory, I have a very bad strength stat, but as part of my kit, I have a crowbar that gives me advantage on strength saving throws when the leverage of the crowbar could be applied. Could I use the crowbar to try and pry this open?
Yeah, it's probably out in your car, so you can go grab that for sure.
All right, stay here. Don't let him break this down. That's
Break it down.
no,
No.
do not.
Yeah.
do not-
Not
Whoa.
yet. Come on,
It's,
Gumshoe.
it's evidence tampering. Don't do it for God's sake.
Okay, I'll wait.
Detective,
My
you
way is
didn't think necessary to remove the crowbar from her position?
It's not a gun, so can it really kill people?
Yes.
Oh.
No,
Not
it's in her car. She's grabbing it from her.
Oh.
Okay, come back with it.
Okay. Yeah, go
Okay,
get that crowbar. I never thought I'd say that, but
So I have a -2 strength, but with the crowbar, I roll with advantage. So
okay.
Oh,
That's fine.
I will roll 2d20. -2. Hope this doesn't flub. Come on, baby. 6.
Hmm.
not great.
She's not strong. She just isn't.
Give Gumshoe a turn. You're like, oh, it's hurting your arms.
Don't throw your back out.
Don't worry, pal. I got this.
Oh no.
Okay, go for it, Gumshoe. Roll strength for us.
Fine. She gives him the crowbar.
Oh, so
Bruh.
The
Can I try
crowbar
with the
exclusively.
crowbar?
Not great.
Part of the crowbar's thing is that it rolls with advantage, so I think he could go again.
yeah, just like do it, everyone.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay.
You can
okay.
reroll. With advantage, he's like, hang on. It slipped. I got this.
Is that enough?
And then if you
How
add
strong
them
is this trapdoor?
14. Yeah, you squedge it open. You managed to get it open enough that you can like pull it with your hands and prop it open.
Okay.
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 So there's a ladder down to like a very gloomy tunnel.
Sorry,
and,
not trying to interrupt. Can you guys hear me at all?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Okay, this is Mr. Sue's husband. I guess
No,
I
it's
am going to be
wife.
playing by proxy.
Okay, well, you know, we'll take it. I
Alright.
guess.
Why don't we send somebody down there? Why don't we go
We
down
also
there?
have Music Box T to resolve, but yeah, let's do this first.
Yeah, music box T. Yeah.
Okay, who's going down first?
I don't know.
Thanks, Callisto, for going down.
Send Gumshoe down.
No,
Send Gumshoe down.
it's too
Well,
dark.
No?
I guess I know the way a little bit, so I snatch the crowbar back.
Yeah, why
and
don't you
yeah,
go?
yeah, thank you. And I go down the ladder.
Okay, so you're walking, and as you remember, long, straight tunnel, and at the end there's stairs. And as you approach the stairs, you can't see like the whole top of the landing, but you can see the bottom part, and you can see the bottom of a pair of black high-heeled boots.
Can I follow?
Yeah, you can follow for sure.
Okay, I follow.
If there's someone there, I'd like to stealthily sidle up. Like just kind of
As
get in
you're
close.
stealthily sidling up, you can see there's sort of a creak, and then and the boots disappear.
Where did they go?
Well, there's only one way
Like
to
they
find
just
out,
vanished into
isn't there?
thin air?
No, they step
Or
out
like
of
she
you.
ran away? let's keep going.
Okay, so you want to keep going? You're in the front, Callisto?
The building's only so big. Come on. And try and keep quiet. You want to
Okay.
take this person by surprise, or else we'll end up on the back foot. And I don't like being on the back foot.
Do I have good stealth? I feel like I must.
So you're climbing up, and as you're, sidling up the stairs closer, you can see the door is closed, no one there, but you can hear from the other side of the door voices. Phoenix's voice, Trucy is still crying, and a female voice that you don't recognize, but you can't hear what they're saying.
Did she go through the door?
Mm.
Is there anywhere else in here that she could have gone?
I would imagine there's a hidden door here that leads to the crime scene.
There is, I can tell you that for a fact. Since we cleared out of there, maybe she figured it was safe to go in. Let's prove her wrong.
Are we gonna go in?
Well, if we go in
She
now...
can't leave because there are cops.
We got her cornered.
Yeah, I'm going... So from this side, is there like a handle of sorts?
There is a handle.
Okay, I'm going to try and open it undetected so I can get a look in.
Yeah, roll me a stealth on that one.
Yeah, see, this is good. Stealth is my best stat. Fun fact. I shouldn't say that because the instant I do. Come on, baby. Oh, Hachi Mama 23.
Wow.
Okay, so you eke the door open a little bit, and you're able to see in, and you can see the woman from the picture. It is bad guy, and you can see Phoenix, and Trucy is beside him, holding on to him, and bad guy is saying, she's saying, do what you want, but if you cross me, you'll be in much deeper water. And Phoenix is just like pale as a ghost. Yes, Connie, you are probably with the group as they go down the tunnel, but not like up the stairs yet, because only Callisto went up the stairs, I think.
Okay.
So, I'm standing there. No evidence for this, but Callisto just has this gut feeling that someone knocked her out, and as far as candidates go, bad guy here is the only one sort of fits that role. And it's like, well, if I catch her here, maybe I can get her to spill whatever beans she's got, and then I'll get off. So, she's menacing Phoenix that I'm gonna try and just spool in and fucking hit her as hard as I can with the crowbar.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Sure, let's add to the list of the crimes.
Okay.
Assault.
Yeah. Like investigators have never manhandled someone to get what they need.
So, you want to try and sneak attack her?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not necessarily gonna make you roll initiative for that, because it's not necessarily gonna be a fight. Depends on how this goes, I guess. Yeah, first thing I'm gonna have you roll to get in there successfully, so probably dexterity with a low DC, and then I'm gonna have you roll to hit.
Okay.
So start with just dexterity.
Okay. Come on. Okay.
To get in there and to her before she notices.
Okay, just a standard dexterity. I got +2. Let's see. 17?
17, that's good enough for me. And now roll to hit.
Okay. Shane, I need to ask very quickly. Would you call this a surprise attack?
Yeah.
Okay, because I am going to completely ruin this woman with my rogue stats. Okay. So... let's see... Attack DC +4. God, please. Ugh. Okay, so I'm gonna push my luck a little here. I know you said this
Yeah?
isn't combat, but my assassinate roll says that I get advantage if they haven't taken a turn yet.
Yeah,
Please.
I'll let you have that.
Okay, baby, we're back in the game.
I'll let you have it. You're you.
Oh, it's worse. I guess
Oh, God.
7. Ugh.
Okay, so I'm sorry, that's definitely gonna be a miss. So you come in there and you swing, but you're angry, you're upset, you're agitated, and your cool has left you. And she sees you coming, and she whips around and grabs the crowbar and pulls your arm down. And you are nose to nose with her, and she says, "What do you think you're doing?"
Trying to kill a dumb bitch who thought she could get
How'd
me.
you miss with a crowbar?
Knives. I'm a knife. Just get in here and kill this fucker.
Could we say that we had followed her up and we were already there?
Yeah, you can be behind her in the tunnel. Yeah, ready to.
Connie wants to follow too.
Sure.
Okay,
So you want to all come into the room? You come swarming
I want
into
to
the
go
room.
in. I want to go in.
Okay, everyone wants to go in. Yes.
Yeah.
I want to say, I think you're a murderer.
So you can see like her eyes like dart around as she like evaluates the threat, and then she's like, "You are fools." And to you,
Oh, no.
Callisto, she says she's still holding the crowbar, so your arm is like twisted down. You can't use it, but unless you let go of the crowbar. And she goes, "You know, I was listening in. I think we would have liked each other under different circumstances."
Well, I don't think we would have liked each other.
You remind me a lot of
She
me.
says, "Yes, I know. Don't make me laugh."
You remind me a lot of me. I don't think we would have liked each other.
Woohoo!
Oh, man. Oh.
And she
So can we like
to you,
arrest her?
Callisto, she kind of
Yeah, can I
she
arrest this woman
runs
already?
2 fingers. Yeah, but to Callisto, she's in an interaction. She runs 2 fingers down your cheek and she goes, "You know, you are beautiful. It's a shame that you're going to die." And then she's handcuffed.
Yeah.
Ah!
First police. You and kill
Did you just admit to wanting to kill her? I think that's illegal. That's got to be illegal.
She says, "It's not a threat. It's not even a promise. It's just the truth."
Seems
Oh,
like
you
a
mean
threat
like
to me.
everyone dies?
Connie is wondering why
What'd you say? Sorry.
the child is still here, referring to the Joy's character, I guess.
Huh? Oh, me?
She's a witness, so she either has to be here
I'm
or
a
at
witness,
the police
yeah.
station. So yeah, you handcuff
Witnesses
bad
belong in the
guy.
courtroom, Connie says.
Well, you know,
Okay.
It wouldn't be Ace Attorney without a quirky teenage girl following the detective.
Yeah.
Really? Okay,
I
so
gotta be here. It wouldn't be.
you handcuff bad guy, and she is frighteningly unperturbed.
I say to her, I say, you realize you're like a main witness in a murder, right? Wait, of course you do. You're listening in.
She says,
You okay
"Arrest
about
me
that?
if you like."
Yes, I would like to arrest you.
But you're okay with that?
She says, "You know," she says, "what is the value, the morality of a woman if she's unwilling to admit to what she's done?" She says, "Take me away. Put me in jail. It'll be your mistake."
Or what do you mean by that?
Are you
She
admitting to the
says,
crime?
"If you endanger me," she says, "I'm not admitting to anything. Truth is truth, and either you know it or you don't." She says, "You know, you can arrest me, but It's clear to me that none of you value your own lives.
Hold on. Phoenix, what did she use? Was she always like this, Phoenix?
Phoenix is very freaked out. He's like, he's in
Okay.
panic mode.
Hollow threats will
Conversation
not
mode.
Yeah, that's fair.
impede justice, lady.
And she says, all right, do as you please.
Oh.
Detective,
You
could
okay,
you pat
then?
her down and see if there's any weapons on her?
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna pat her down.
So you pat her down. You find a small handgun, not big enough to be the murder weapon, unfired. And also, you'd
Unfired?
think she's covered in blood because Mr. Hyde was shot at from close range, but she's completely like her clothes are.
But wait, isn't there enough time that she could have cleaned herself up, like in the back rooms? Can we,
Yes, but there's no direct evidence that she was the murderer.
Okay. Well, not right now necessarily, but I would like to look for maybe old clothes or something. Is this what she was wearing before?
It's seemingly the same outfit, yeah.
Oh, well, maybe there could have been a duplicate. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna take her down to the police station, right?
Yeah, so she's handed off to the other officers. They take her down to the police station to arrest her because obviously they'd been writing down oh, this is the main suspect, blah blah blah, person of interest, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after she's gone, you've seemingly arrested the murderer, but everyone still is just getting just a weird feeling, like something is not right. I want everyone to roll me a history check really quick.
Oh boy. Ooh, 21.
Ooh.
My rolls are really not great today.
Ooh.
Oh dang! Everyone else is there.
We are history buffs here.
Wow.
I'm not a history buff.
You guys are rolling so well right now. So, you guys are thinking that something is becoming clear to everyone who rolled over, I'd say, a 15. You're like, okay, whatever weird is going on, I've heard of this place, like Pen and Ink, before, and it's like, as it's sitting in your mind more, you realize, you're pretty sure this is, a store, like a stationery store, maybe? Not particularly memorable, but you're just like, I recognize it from somewhere, something weird. And, GUMSHOE, because you rolled a 19, you have that missing ID, and you remember in your brain, the writing on the ID said Pen and Ink on it.
Wait a sec. Oh my goodness, guys.
Wait, the whatever his name was, not Axel, but the other guy, that guy. That ID?
Yeah.
That ID.
Yeah, I met some guys were fighting, and one of the guys dropped their ID, and it actually says Pen and Ink.
Detective, you didn't think
Oh,
that
well, we
would have
gotta
been
talk to
useful
him.
when we were investigating minutes ago?
I find this card in my pocket, and it seems pretty important, right? Did I do something useful?
Wait. Do I know that
So-
this is my boyfriend's brother? Do I know about that?
Yeah, you look at that and you're like, that face looks familiar. You're like, my boyfriend's somehow is connected to this, or he's either doesn't know he's connected and he's potentially in danger, or he is actually connected. Phoenix is like,
go talk to him.
Phoenix is like, where'd you find this ID, GUMSHOE?
There was basically some guys fighting, and they just dropped it. Someone called Gage Hot Rod at that.
Viper, are you gonna speak up about your situation?
Oh, right. Okay. That's that guy. I think he's my boyfriend's brother.
Well,
That's
you
an
have an
awful
in then.
coincidence.
Good. That'll be good.
Yeah, I can talk to him if you guys need me to.
Okay, so the cops are kind of shutting down the crime scene, like, so they can do more thorough investigation. Is there anything that you guys want to do before you leave, before you get kicked out? Any last checks you want to do, papers you want to look at, anything like that?
Can I just roll for like general weird vibes?
Yeah, roll
Vibe
insight.
check.
Vibe check. Yeah, anyone who wants can do a vibe check, although we've looked at most of the stuff.
Having a
19 on a
feeling
vibe
like-
check.
well,
That's
That's the
not
best
bad.
I've rolled all game.
Okay. So on your 19, there's just one thing you notice. It's really small, but you see something like glittering on the floor, like right next to the desk.
Can I look closer? I don't want to touch it.
Yeah, you like get closer, you crouch down, you're like, what is that? And you can see that there is a snake scale on the floor, just one.
Guys, you know that snake venom that we found in his blood or whatever?
Everyone's like, yeah.
I
Phoenix
just-
like, what?
I think I see a snake scale on the floor, guys.
You see a snake?
No, not a snake. No, not a snake. No.
With the rib.
Trucy screams.
It's just a scale, guys. It's not a snake.
Do you know what
God
kind of
forbid there's
snake
ever a
that
crime
scale
at
is
the
from?
zoo.
Can I tell which
Yeah,
kind of
do you want
snake
to see
scale it is just
if
by
you can
looking?
identify it? You can either
How do we
roll
know
me
it's not
a
your
history
snake?
or animal handling.
It's not my snake because my snakes aren't poisonous.
So roll me
Oh.
history or animal handling. 2. Okay.
Can I roll
you're
again?
Actually,
we haven't proved that
this
yet.
is not a snake. This is
Oh,
actually
man.
just a piece of glass on the floor. It's not even a snake scale.
Can I roll again? Can I look again?
Anyone else? You want to look closer?
Can I look closer? That was really embarrassing.
Yeah, I'll let you roll a second time because technically you'd probably have advantage on this. Because
I just want to know for the record,
You're a
Callisto
snake
is
fan.
laughing at you.
Oh.
Okay, 18. So you're able to you get your peeking eyes out and you're able to identify this. This is a scale that's not this specific scale, but this snake is important to you. It's a North American green cobra. It's your dad has one of these specific snakes, not this specific snake, but one of these snakes on his desk, like it's one of his favorites. It's really like rare and insanely dangerous. Anyone who wants to can roll me. Anyone who wants to can roll me a history check.
I
and
don't
just
want to call
see
my
if you
dad, but
know-
I'm gonna have to talk to him soon.
See if you know anything.
Might as well.
Especially you.
Okay.
Come on, baby. 8.
Joy, you'd probably have.
I'm rolling again.
Yeah, roll with proficiency. So add your proficiency bonus, probably 2 or 3.
Okay. I don't know how to do that, but sure. 7.
7. Not good enough. You don't know anything.
Okay. Well.
Anyone else? You might just happen to. If anyone who wants to rolls well, if you know any
I
information,
can roll
I will
history.
let you have.
Can I
some.
tell them about the kind of snake it is or whatever? I'm like, okay, it's the North American. What was it called? The green cobra.
North American green cobra. Yeah.
Okay, and it's rare, and it's venomous. So I'm gonna assume that that's the venom that killed him. Not killed him, but would have killed him.
How do you know about this snake?
I just know a lot about snakes. I have 2
Ooh.
snakes, but they're not venomous.
Was that a little half a lie there?
What?
Girl, you
Oh.
see
Your
pictures.
Is into this snake.
Oh,
He
my
has
dad.
one of these.
Okay. Should I? Can I?
Up to
I
you.
roll on whether or not I can trust them.
Yeah, roll insight on these fellas.
Like insight.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
insight.
gonna roll like a 1.
You've been rolling terribly.
Okay, hold on.
16. Okay, so you can tell
Hey,
with the
16.
16 that most of them do actually care about justice, but not all of them will be nice about it.
Okay. I don't want my dad to be arrested right now.
That would be the worst.
Or do I?
Or
If he's a murderer, I kind of do.
Did your dad do it?
Or do I? No, I don't want my dad to have done it. That sucks. Okay, I don't want to lie. I'm not a liar. And they probably will find this out anyway because these snakes are very rare, right?
Right, they would probably.
Okay,
stumble
I'm
onto
just
that
gonna tell you guys this
information somewhere.
now so that this doesn't happen later, but my dad has one of these.
What
I
is the
thought
name of
that
your
woman
dad?
was the culprit. Who the heck?
He has a snake scale?
No, he has a snake. He has that kind of snake.
What's your dad's name?
What is his name? Hold on.
Casper Python.
Casper Python.
Excuse me, Edgeworth's not the primary prosecutor for this.
Oh, okay.
Don't ask.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this.
So your dad
Okay,
owns
so
a
if you've got
snake that maybe bit the victim,
Yeah.
and your
Yeah.
boyfriend's brother is like working at the company behind this whole organization.
Plus a snake music box with like snaky stuff. Like, and your name's literally Viper.
Viper can
Okay,
just
well,
give
I
us
don't
the
know anything
address, and we can go there and arrest.
I don't know anything about the box.
Why is there so much snaky things?
I don't know. I just found out about the box a second ago.
It's just
It was
all around.
Callisto and the other detectives that were knowing about the box.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the police are kind of shunting you out into the hallway, whatever. And Phoenix says to you, "Okay, guys, listen." He says, "Can you come here for a second?" He's like, as you know, I've been
Oh, you smell.
disbarred, and I'm in some kind of way right now. He's like, but he's like, I know bad guy, and I don't know if we're safe. He says, I trust you guys and I trust the law system, but I don't know if the law is going to be able to protect us from this. He says, I can bring more information, you bring what you know, and I think we should meet up somewhere outside of the legal system to talk, because people like Bad Guy have connections and we don't want them getting into any kind of testimony that we give.
Okay.
Right. What did she tell you before we arrived?
Sorry, what'd you say?
What did she tell you before we arrived?
He said she didn't say anything specific, but I think that Trucy's in danger.
Okay. Well, do you think that your apartment's safe or?
He says, I don't know. He says, I think we should pick a more obscure location. He's like, do you want to like the diner in the mall or something, somewhere that
The
it would be
mall.
safe
The mall is
if
more
we were
obscure.
tracked there? He's like, yeah,
Okay.
let's meet at the diner in the mall. That'll be good. He says to you, Viper, he says, I'll buy you a milkshake. How about that?
But do you think that your apartment is safe in general, like from like attacks?
He says, I don't know. I mean, I've got ways to protect myself. I keep myself safe, but honestly, I don't.
Right, if you think
I
it's
don't know.
necessary, I could get you a police escort. You are a witness in this murder.
He says, yeah, I would appreciate that. So as you're
Okay.
going your separate way, he's like, okay, he's like, so like, what time do you guys like? 5:30 tomorrow at the mall? Would that
Okay.
In the afternoon?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, is that when most people wouldn't be working?
Yeah, that's fine.
Do not worry about
Right.
her.
Okay,
She doesn't know
so
a single thing about working.
Right. They have jobs. I guess I
So,
can make
as
my
you're
own
all
rounds. Ugh, if I really have to
you're
go
splitting up
alone.
and going your separate ways. So obviously, Callisto, you're out of there first. Viper, you're out of there because you guys have probably going to give a little bit of testimony to these officers before you go home, whatever. So for a minute in the hallway, it's just like the police people, not like the witnesses to the crime. So it's Edgeworth with Phoenix and Trucy because they're going to get in the police escort, GUMSHOE, and Connie. So Connie, this is specifically directed at you. Everyone's like leaving. You're sort of standing in the door, like watching over everything, making sure everyone leaves. And in the hallway, like Phoenix and Edgeworth are kind of talking to each other in like quiet voices. And as you watch, like they don't know you're watching them, but Edgeworth like waits as Phoenix picks up Trucy, and she like curls up and buries her face in his neck. And he kind of like reaches out and says something to Phoenix, and like his face is gentler than you've ever seen it. Like he actually wants to make sure Phoenix is okay. And you're seeing like a rare, vulnerable glimpse of anything other than professionalism from him. And like it takes you a minute to think of the word for what you're seeing, and it's family. And the jealousy just hits you like a punch to the gut because you know where Edgeworth came from, what the family that he left was like. He left his family and got this, and you left your family and got nothing. And he should understand better than anyone, and he barely like spares you a glance as they're going off down the hallway.
For Edgeworth and tell him he needs to give me his notes if he's going to stay on my case.
Edgeworth, if you're going to stay on my case, I need to see your notes.
I wouldn't mind giving them to you. I'm here to assist you.
I didn't hear the second thing he said after.
I am here to assist you. I do not want to undermine your authority as the prosecutor in charge.
Oh, that's a first.
Oh, well, that's a first.
I'll take the notes. You can take care of the witness, and we'll deal with things tomorrow at the diner or whatever.
I'll take the notes, you take care of the witness, and we'll deal with everything tomorrow at the diner.
I will see you there, prosecutor.
And so then, just left in the room is now GUMSHOE and Connie. And this is kind of a weird moment because both of you probably somewhat remember this, but it's the first time you've been like alone together on the same case that you haven't been like actually working. And this is a weird moment for you, especially GUMSHOE, because Connie used to do the same job as you. She used to help out Edgeworth, like back when he was in law school, working for Von Karma, that stuff. But now she has moved up. She's moved through detective. She's a prosecutor. She's got everything you want. And you're still the detective who helps Edgeworth. And you love Edgeworth and you wouldn't want it any other way. But you're also not the flashy dream of what Connie has gotten.
Good work today.
Hey, GUMSHOE, good work today.
Oh, thank you. Of course, good work to you too. Of course, looking fabulous.
I'm sorry, I can barely hear him.
Sorry, could you say that again?
Oh, yeah, just good work to you too. Looking fabulous as always.
You had that in you.
GUMSHOE, I didn't
know you had that in you.
know you had that in you.
Well, I can see when someone's clearly more superior and done more in life than I have, so I respect that.
No, not superior. I am not superior to you.
No, I'm not superior to you.
Well, technically, you kind of are, but thanks. I appreciate it.
I wouldn't be here doing my job without your help.
I wouldn't
So
be here doing my
we're-
job without your
we're
help.
together.
So we're together.
Oh, thank you so much. I couldn't do this without you either. Sheds a tear.
Well, you could. Edgeworth always shows up.
Well, you could. Edgeworth always shows up.
Yeah, well, I need Edgeworth. I wouldn't be anywhere in life.
I don't know. I don't got anything else.
Sheds more tears.
Connie
Sheds
has
more tears.
nothing else to say.
Okay, so you're you go your separate ways.
Connie
Gumshoe,
offers a tissue.
Yeah. You have to head off and go back to the ramen noodles, and
Yeah.
Connie has
nippling
to
them all.
stay and work late. So yeah, that's all I have for you this session. If no one has anything else for me, thank you so much. And I will, for fun, give you a sneak peek of next week.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, we got a big map.
Oh. It's a map.
It's the map. It's the map.
Yeah, so we're gonna get to do some thinking with our noggins next week.
Oh,
This
no.
was
All
fun.
right. That's my favorite thing to do.
So yeah, where we leave off, Viper, you're gonna have to go home to Dad.
Oh no.
Not a great situation.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go home to Dad, admit I stole his money, and accuse him of murder.
Oh no, you're gonna accuse him?
No,
they've-
probably
they've
not in
got-
my head,
They've
maybe.
got bad guy.
They've got bad guy, but bad guy is bad guy. We don't know anything.
You're so right. Bad guy's not gonna say a word in question.
Also,
we all
if it
know
were that easy, it wouldn't be Ace Attorney, you know?
You're so right.
Mistress sends her sincere apologies for the technical issues, but she'll be back home next weekend, so it won't be an issue.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're still rocking and rolling. So. Oh yeah, and also when we're at the diner, we're gonna have to figure out what the deal is with that music box.
You're so right. I want to talk to Connie
there's-
about that.
Yeah, there's more to be uncovered there as well. And Callisto, who stole the music box.
And trespassed. Even worse.
And trespassed.
Yeah.
And tried to
You
hit
don't
a
like it.
woman in the head with a crowbar.
Oh,
I mean, that's
Tried to hit her
it was
into the
bad guy
crowbar.
though.
Unsuccessfully.
First
But
one.
you know, it was a
We
good.
missed.
It was a good.
We're good, guys. We're good.
Well, that's all I have for you guys. But
Thank you for your work.
That's it.
yeah, I will let you out. If you need anything or you have any questions for me, you can stay here or you can message me or
Alright.
email me. And I'll take
Good
care
job,
of you.
team.
Thank you.
Good job, team.
Well done.
Good job finding evidence, you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, baby.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye bye.
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 See you
Thank you
in
guys.
a couple weeks. Bye.